Hey everyone!
Welcome back to Pop Draw.
Today we're going to be drawing the winner of this week's voting, the Mandalorian, based on this Funko Pop. So we're going to start by drawing the helmet, and we're going to go towards the top of our paper and draw kind of a curved line. Then on the right side we're going to bring that line down, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side. And then we're going to do like a slight curve here at the bottom. Then over here on the right side, we're going to do a curved line here. And then we're going to do a curved line over on the left side. And then we're going to bring these lines down a little bit more on each side. And at the tip of those, we're going to go over here to the left side and draw a diagonal line. And we're going to do the same thing on the right side. And then we're going to bring that line down at kind of a slight diagonal angle here on both sides. And then in the middle, we're going to connect them. And then we're going to do two more diagonal lines on each side. And then we're going to bring these lines down a little bit more on each side. And then we're going to connect the point of this line with this line. And we're going to do a diagonal or a curved line here. And we'll do that on both sides. And then now we're going to draw another diagonal line on here on the right side that goes over to about right there. And then we're going to connect this line with this line with a straight line down. And we'll go over here to the left side and do that diagonal line out. And then the line down. And then we're going to draw a line on each side here that goes diagonally. And then we're going to bring that line straight down. And then we're going to do another curved line on both sides. And then we're going to do one more line here at the top, a horizontal line that goes across the whole thing here. And then on the right side, we're going to draw an upside down L shape. And then we're going to bring it out again. And then back down. And then we'll connect that with kind of a diagonal line. And we're going to do the same thing over on the left side. So we'll do that upside down L shape. And then bring that line out. And then back down again. And connect it with the diagonal line. And then now we're going to start working on his body. And we're going to start by drawing a line about right there. And then we're going to bring that line over kind of diagonally on each side of there. And then we're going to draw another line that goes out like this. And then from there we're going to draw a curved line here. And then over here where the point of this tip of the helmet is, we're going to draw a straight line down. And then we're going to go over here and draw kind of like a blocky shape. It's going to be a shoulder pad. And then we're going to draw a line out right here. And a diagonal line. And then another straight line across. And then a line connecting those. And then now we're going to go back over to this line and draw kind of a curved line outward. And then we're going to draw a line that kind of goes straight here and then curves right there. And then we're going to bring that line across like this. And then we're going to bring it upward. And then kind of do a curve again right here. And then we're going to draw a line kind of over the side and up again. And then we're going to draw a straight line down. And then we're going to do a line over the side here. And it's going to go up and then down here. And then straight across. And then we're going to curve that line up like that. And then we're going to bring that line back up to this line that we drew and connect that. And then now we're going to draw his cape. So starting where we drew this arm here, we're going to draw a curved line. And then we're going to draw another curved line here. And then one more kind of curved line here. And we won't bring it up because we need to draw his hand first there. So we're going to switch over to our thin tip Sharpies. So let's start by finishing off this hand over here. And we're going to draw a line outward. And then draw a line down and connect it with this shape here. And then at the tip of this shape, we're going to draw a curved line. And we're going to add another line at the tip of that. And we're going to go over here and draw a line down that curves around and comes back up here. And then we're going to draw another line. And then we're going to add a couple more curved lines. Like that. And then now we need to add a lot of the details on him. So we're going to add some curved lines over here on the arm. And then we're going to draw his belt. So about right here, we're going to draw a rectangular shape, or a square almost. And then we'll add another rectangle here. And inside that rectangle, we're going to draw two lines. And then another line down the middle. And then from there, we're going to draw two more lines across. And right where those lines end, we're going to draw a shape that looks kind of like this for the belt buckle. And then we're going to draw another rectangle next to that. And then one more rectangle right there. And then below the belt, we're going to add two diagonal lines. And then connect them with a horizontal line. And then some more detailing on the pants. We're going to draw a kind of mirrored L shape right here. And then we'll draw another one of those on this side. And then we're going to do two diagonal lines there. And then connect them with a horizontal line. And then we're going to draw a rectangle shape here. And we're going to add kind of like a curved line inside that. And we're going to draw two diagonal lines over on this side. And then we're going to connect those at the top and the bottom. And then below that, we're going to draw a line across. And then we're going to do two more lines underneath that. And then next to there, outside of the leg, we're going to draw a rectangle. And then for his boots, we're going to draw a line across here. And then that line is going to come down and follow the pattern that line that we drew for the rest of his boot. And then we're going to draw a curved line right here. And then we're going to draw another curved line that goes up here to the top. And then one right next to that. And then I'm going to add a longer line here and then a short line next to that. And then over here for this boot, we're going to draw a line across right here. And then up here where we drew those two short diagonal lines, we're going to draw two straight lines across. And then we're going to add two tiny straight lines in the middle of that. And then we're going to draw 4 lines here on the top and then 4 lines on the bottom. And then we're going to go down to the boot again and draw a line across. And then we're going to draw a curved line right here. And then we're going to draw those curved lines that go up to the top of the boot here on both sides. And then real quick, let's switch back over to our other Sharpie here. Now that we have this hand drawn, we can finish off the last line of the cape that connects up to his hand. And we'll switch back over to our thin tip Sharpies, and we're going to add some detailing lines in the cape. And then let's do some more detailing in the body. So we're going to go up here to the helmet and draw a diagonal line that connects to where we drew this rectangle here. And then we're going to do another diagonal line right next to that. Then inside that, we're going to add a tiny little rectangle. And then we're going to draw 2 lines on each side of that. And then we're going to add 4 lines inside that on the top and the bottom. And then now we're going to draw a tiny line here and then bring it diagonal down. And down here we're going to do a line across and then bring that line back up diagonally this way. And then we're going to draw a curved line from the tip of that to the rest of the outside of the body. And then we're going to draw a line right here, and then continue that line out that way. And then I'm going to add a tiny little diagonal line in between that and then over here on this side. And then I'm going to add a diagonal line here and a straight line out this way and one more diagonal line here. I'm going to draw a line down like that. And then I'm going to draw a straight line up right where we drew the belt here. We're going to draw a straight line up and then a point at the top and then bring it back down. And then in the middle of that, we're going to add a tiny little line. And then now we need to finish this other hand here. So we're going to draw a kind of oval shape here. And then we're going to draw another oval shape here. And then we're going to add 3 more of those. So we have all of his fingers. And then we're going to draw a line from the tip of this line that we drew that goes up and then kind of curves around to connect with his thumb. And then we'll draw a line right there. And then he's going to be holding his gun, so we're going to draw a straight line down from the hand there. And then where we drew this finger, we're going to draw another straight line down. And then a line across. And then we're going to do 3 lines from there. And then another straight line across. And then we're going to do 2 diagonal lines. And then bring that line across to about right there. And then we're going to bring it up and to the side again. And connect it back up to the top. Then we're going to bring those lines down. I'm going to draw 3 lines here. And then a line across. And then inside this area, we're going to draw a tiny little circle. And then we're going to draw 3 more lines here. And then we're going to draw a curved line across that. And then on this side, we're going to bring it down and connect it with his foot. And then on this side, we're going to curve it down to about right here. And then we're going to bring it over to the side. And then draw a curved line up. And then connect that to his foot. And then we're going to go over here on this side and draw a curved line down. And now for the top of this weapon, we're going to draw a line up on both sides and connect it at the top. So we have kind of a rectangle shape. And then we're going to draw a line down the middle of that. And then we're going to draw a tiny diagonal line there, and then draw a line up to the top and connect it at the top there. And then we're going to draw a tiny little line inside that. Then on each side here, we're going to draw 2 diagonal lines. And then we're going to draw 2 more diagonal lines on each side. And then at the tip of those, we're going to draw a line across that goes down. And then we're going to connect those. One more thing we're going to add is a line that goes across this line that we already drew. Really tiny, thin line that just goes across here. And so that finishes the drawing. And now we're going to add some foil armor to him. So we're going to be using just normal aluminum foil that you can find at lots of different places. And we're going to cut out some squares. We actually already have some pre-cut out here. And how we're going to do this is we're going to put it underneath our drawings, and then we're going to tape it down to keep it secure. So now that we have our foil taped underneath our drawings, we're going to go over it with a pencil on all the parts that are going to be chromed. So we're going to do the whole helmet as well as some parts of the armor that I've marked with these X's just so you can see what are all the parts that we're going to be doing. And so how we're going to do this is you can start anywhere and press down with your pencil on those lines. You have to make sure that you're pressing hard enough so that the drawing is going to transfer over to the paper or to the foil. And so now that we have all the parts traced over, we can take off the foil from underneath the drawing. You end up with this, and I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but we have like an outline of all those parts that we want to be chromed. And so now we have to cut them out. Now that we have all our pieces cut out, we're going to glue them on. Now that we have our foil glued down, we're going to trace back over some of the lines that were on there before with Sharpies. So now we have all the lines traced over, and we just need to color it.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video.
Thank you to Electric Energy for suggesting The Mandalorian.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment what you want us to draw next.
Thanks for watching.